All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Lalema Aneja Dang. The headlines. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal says FTAs with Japan, South Korea and ASEAN countries being reviewed. No separate environmental clearance required to produce additional ethanol from B-heavy molasses, says Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar. Air quality in the national capital improves further this morning. Uttar Pradesh government takes strict action against farmers burning crop residue. Met Department forecasts heavy snowfall and rains in the hills and plains of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh Union territories for 3 days. Punjab Assembly to hold a special session today to commemorate 550th Prakash Parv of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And in sports, Shuttlers Saina Nehwal, Kashyap, Praneeth and Verma to play their singles matches of China Open today, and in women's cricket, India to take on West Indies in the third and final ODI in Antigua this evening. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has said that the free trade agreements, FTAs, with Japan, South Korea and ASEAN countries are being reviewed. Mr. Goyal said India is also exploring trade agreements with USA and the European Union, where Indian industry and services will be competitive and benefit from access to large developed markets. Addressing media in New Delhi, the minister added that this government is correcting the mistakes of the Congress-led UPA government and making all efforts to improve the economic condition of the country.
जिस प्रकार के एफटीए कांग्रेस ने आसियान के साथ, साउथ कोरिया के साथ 2010 में किए, मलेशिया और जापान के साथ 2011 में किए, एफटीए को रिव्यू किया जाए। कांग्रेस ने जो गलतियां हमको विरासत में दी, उसको ठीक करने में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार लगातार काम कर रही है, लगातार काम में जुटी हुई है।
The Commerce Minister said that India has decided not to be a part of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership RCEP agreement in national interest. Mr. Goyal said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken this historic step in the interest of the farmers and medium and small scale industries. He said India strongly put forth its key demands before the member countries and made it clear that it will not compromise with its national interest. The minister said a balanced trade deficit, better market access of Indian goods and services and protection of the industries from the unfair trade practices were the key demands of India. Various trade associations and cooperative bodies continue to compliment Prime Minister Modi for refusing to be part of RCEP. Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, the umbrella body of 17 dairies of the state that markets milk and other milk products under the brand Amul, thanked Mr. Modi for his decision. All India Association of Industries said the government's focus and clear strategy with an efficient roadmap is key to optimal development. Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, also thanked the Prime Minister for the bold step. Meanwhile, China has said that it will resolve the outstanding issues raised by India for not joining the RCEP. China said it will welcome India joining the deal at an early date. The government has said that no separate environmental clearance is required to produce additional ethanol from B-heavy molasses, as it does not contribute to pollution load. Union Environment, Forest and Climate Change Minister Prakash Javadekar announced this in a tweet, saying the decision will benefit farmers and the sugar industry. With various incentives provided by the government, sugar mills are expected to undertake production of ethanol from B-heavy molasses and other byproducts. Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar will attend the 15th meeting of the Governing Council of South Asia Cooperative Environment Programme in Dhaka today. It is an intergovernmental organization which was established in 1982. Centre will act as a facilitator for onion imports to ease the process and ensure a quick and healthy supply from other countries. Indian missions in Afghanistan, Egypt, Turkey and Iran will be requested to facilitate supply of onions to India. This was decided at the Inter-Ministerial Committee chaired by the Secretary Consumer Affairs Avinash Kumar Srivastav to review the prices and availability of onions. It was informed that the supply disruptions are mainly due to rain and 2 cyclones and it is expected to improve in the coming days. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You may also visit our website www.newsonair.com. The air quality in the national capital improved further this morning, giving respite to people suffering from acute pollution for a week. According to Central Pollution Control Board, the air quality index was recorded 260, which is in poor category. The UP government has taken strict action against the farmers burning crop residue. As per the Central Pollution Control Board data, Kanpur was the most polluted city in the country, followed by capital Lucknow. Here's a report.
Hot mix plants and stone crushers will remain closed till 8th of this month, and use of firecrackers will also be prohibited during whole winter season in districts of National Capital Region. Government has set fines ranging from 2,500 to 15,000 rupees for crop residue burning and the registering of FIR on repetition of incident. FIRs against 166 farmers have already been lodged in this regard. In Muzaffarnagar alone, Pollution Control Board has levied fine of around 1 crore rupees on industrial units and brick kilns for not complying with air pollution standards. Government has established a monitoring cell at Chief Secretary Office and mobile squad of officers at district level to deal with the incidents of burning crop residue by farmers. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
The centre is maintaining a constant vigil on the situation arising out of pollution in the northern parts of the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviewed the situation at a high-level meeting yesterday. He also reviewed the situation arising due to cyclone conditions in parts of western India. This was followed by Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba reviewing the progress made in the arrangements to control air pollution in the national capital region. It was observed that the cases of crop stubble burning in Punjab and Haryana still continues, and there is a need for more focused action. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has summoned Chief Secretaries of Delhi, Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. The Weather Department has forecast widespread moderate to heavy snowfall and rains in the hills and plains of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh Union territories for 3 days. It is likely to cause temporary disruptions on surface transport, especially over passes like Zojila, Srinagar Jammu, Leh Manali Highway, Mughal Road due to landslides, low temperature and heavy snowfall. The Kashmir Division Administration reviewed the position of winter stocks of food grains and other essential commodities in Ladakh and Kashmir Division. As Cyclone Maha over East Central Arabian Sea intensified into an extremely severe cyclonic storm, the Navy has said that its Western Command has prepared for humanitarian and disaster relief operations along the Gujarat and North Maharashtra coast. Rough to very rough sea conditions are likely to affect East Central Arabian Sea, and heavy rain with thunder and lightning is expected to affect South Gujarat and North Maharashtra areas. Meanwhile, following warning of heavy rain, all schools in coastal Palghar district of Maharashtra will remain closed from today till Friday. The low pressure over North Andaman Sea over Bay of Bengal has turned into a cyclonic storm and moving towards West Bengal and Bangladesh. The cyclone has been named as Bulbul and it is moving at a speed of 11 kilometers per hour towards west-northwest direction. The Weather Department has forecast rainfall over coastal Odisha from Saturday. The Special Relief Commissioner has issued cyclonic warnings to collectors of 15 districts. The Punjab Assembly will hold a special session today to commemorate the 550th Prakash Parv of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Speaker Rana K.P. Singh said Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh are among those who will attend the special session. The Vice President and other dignitaries will also address the House on the philosophy of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. The stalemate between Bharatiya Janata Party and the Shiv Sena continued for the 13th day today, with neither party seeming to step back from its position to ensure formation of the stable government in the state. With the tenure of the current assembly ending this Friday, time is of essence and hectic political discussions are expected in 2 days. Here's more from our correspondent.
Amid a prolonged standoff between the Shri and the BJP over power sharing in Maharashtra, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis flew to Nagpur last night to meet RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat. The development came hours after Maharashtra BJP Chief Chandrakant Patil announced in Mumbai yesterday that a BJP-led government would be formed very soon with Fadnavis as its leader. Earlier yesterday, Fadnavis held a meeting of BJP core team at his official residence in Mumbai. Party sources have said the government in the state will be in place by November 9th. Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut, however, said party was firm on written assurance from the senior alliance partner over power sharing, including rotating the Chief Minister's post for 2.5 years. Preeti Jain, AR News, Mumbai.
Director of the National Counter-Terrorism Center of the U.S., Russell Travers, has said that the Khorasan group of the ISIS or the ISIS-K attempted a suicide attack in India last year but failed. Replying to a question from Indian-origin Senator Maggie Hassan, Travers said the outfit has attempted to inspire attacks outside of Afghanistan. In China Open, ace Indian shuttlers Saina Nehwal, Parupalli Kashyap, B. Sai Praneeth and Samir Verma will play their singles matches today. In the women's singles, 8th seed Saina will open her campaign against China's Chai Yan. In men's singles, Sai Praneeth, who had won a bronze at the World Championships, will face Tommy Sugiarto of Indonesia. Former Commonwealth Games champion Parupalli Kashyap will face Thailand's Sithikom Thamasin, while Samir Verma will square off against Hong Kong's Lee Cheuk Yew. India's men's and mixed doubles pair of Satvik Sairaj, Ronki Reddy, Chirag Shetty and Ashwini Ponappa will play their second round matches of China Open in Fuzhou today. Thailand Open champions Satvik and Chirag Shetty, who had reached the French Open finals last month, will face 6th seeds Japanese Hiroyuki Endo and Yuta Watanabe in the men's doubles category. In the mixed doubles, pair of Satvik and Ashwini Ponappa will face 5th seeded Korean pair of Seo Seung Chae and Chai Yu Chung. Yesterday, Satvik gave the Indian camp reason to be cheerful with twin victories after world champion PV Sindhu and HS Pranoy suffered a shock defeat in their opening matches. In women's cricket, India will take on the West Indies in the third ODI in North Sound, Antigua today. The match is scheduled to begin at 7 in the evening. India registered a comfortable 53-run win over West Indies in the second match on Sunday to level the 3-match series 1-1. In football, Indian women's team will take on Vietnam in the second FIFA international match in Hanoi today. India will look to make a strong comeback after facing a defeat in the opening game. Indian men's table tennis team achieved its best ever ranking by moving up to the 9th spot in the ITTF rankings. G. Satyan and Sharath Kamal are the only two Indians in the top 100. China is number 1 in the team rankings, followed by Japan and Germany. And now, for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Abhishek Mukhopadhyay.
Thank you, Lalima. Unrest in the ranks. Headlines the Hindustan Times. Police personnel protesting outside Delhi Police Headquarters yesterday in an unprecedented public demonstration of anger against assault on some of them by lawyers over the weekend. Capital caught between law and order is the caption of a picture of the protesting police in the Economic Times. 1/3 stubble is burnt in UP, Punjab, Haryana. 31,402 farms detected in Delhi's neighborhood from October 1st to November 3rd, says the Pioneer. The Tribune reports of the beginning of the 550th Gurpurab celebrations by performing Seva as Sahaj Path begins at Sultanpur Lodi. The Financial Express reports of 7,000 crore rupees worth bank frauds detected by CBI leading to search at 190 locations. And finally, now antacids must carry kidney damage warning, leads the Times of India. That's a direction by India's Drug Control General to a large chunk of antacid market. And with that, it's back to you, Lalima.
Thank you, Abhishek. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal says FTAs with Japan, South Korea and ASEAN countries being reviewed. No separate environmental clearance required to produce additional ethanol from B-heavy molasses, says Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar. Air quality in national capital improves further this morning. Uttar Pradesh government takes strict action against farmers burning crop residue. Met Department forecasts heavy snowfall and rains in the hills and plains of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh Union territories for 3 days. Punjab Assembly to hold a special session today to commemorate 550th Prakash Parv of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And in women's cricket, India to take on West Indies in third and final ODI in Antigua this evening. And with that, we end the morning news.